are we going to talk about today?
Salon Breakroom, episode 2.
What do people want to know?
People want to know more about our team, I feel like. We have 2 people coming on today. But first of all, I think people want to know about you. What just happened to you?
Just had a baby.
Just had a baby.
Yep.
Baby number 3. Wait, is this where you're going to announce the name? Because you still haven't announced the name.
We don't have a name. No name yet. We wait to the very last minute, and tonight is the last minute. So.
Oh my gosh.
Midnight tonight. In fact, I think it was supposed to be like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, but I'm here not talking about names.
Oh no.
And Addison's like, wants to know why we don't have a name yet.
Well,
but
she
secretly doesn't know the name yet either, though. Like, we don't have a name.
But this has been like a really like solid baby. Like,
yeah.
He has not cried. He is not like.
Once.
Is that kind of a scary thing though? Or is that like a normal thing?
No, so he'll like whine when he
Yeah.
has a diaper, but he will not cry. He just chills. He's the most laid back, easiest baby we've had.
Kind of like you. Laid back, easiest baby.
Calling me a baby?
No. So we have Migo and Felicity on the podcast today.
2 very special guests.
Yeah, so I just want to ask you really quickly kind of about each of them. I'm going to bring Felicity on first and chit chat with her. What are your thoughts on Felicity? How do you feel about her?
Dude, this girl just came in running. So, no time flat, just from 0 to 1,000 in 6 months. I mean, it gives me chills just to be able to see someone be able to do that and know that like that's the possibility. Like it can be done.
Yeah, it's been really fun watching her.
Yeah.
She just did that. She knew how to come in, build those relationships, pre-book, and she just did what she needed to do, and it's been wild watching her grow. And her 1 year is tomorrow.
No way.
It's tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
Her 1 year is tomorrow. So I'm so grateful. I'm excited to talk to her, and then we're gonna bring on Migo.
Migo, man, that was like, that's a crazy story. But
I can't wait to tell it. I'm gonna tell it whenever he comes on.
Yeah, special story.
It is special.
Special guy.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Me too.
Well, I need you to get up on out of here so I can bring Felicity in. I'm excited to talk to her.
Get me in and then out quick.
I just wanted to talk about your baby, so congrats again.
That's it, and I'm done?
Yeah, you can go home, actually. Go home to your baby. Get to naming him. We'll see you in a minute. All right, we have Felicity. I can't even say your last name. I can't pronounce it. Madwani.
There you go.
So pretty. Okay, now I can say it. Okay, let's talk. Oh my gosh.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited that you're here. I didn't know who was going to be on the second podcast. I didn't know who was going to be interested. I know that it's been like I'm like, there's going to be a podcast, and everyone's just like, okay. And I'm like, okay, well, we just filmed one, and everyone's like, what? And it's just kind of been a thing. So I'm excited that even before the first one fully came out, you and Migo were like, oh, we're down. Like, let's do it next. So
my homie.
I love that. I can't wait for you and Migo to chit chat together because you guys are so funny. But before we get into all that, I want to talk about you. I want to talk about where you're from, how you got into doing hair, and then, I don't know, we can talk about like our story because it's so crazy how like we got you here. Yeah. So tell me a little bit about you and how you got here.
Well, I'm originally from Southern California, lived there for 26 years, and then I got married. And my husband and I decided that we just wanted to move to Texas. We had been here before and loved it and wanted to raise a family here. So we just up and moved, don't have friends, don't have family, but my parents are moving here in a few months and I'm so excited.
I know, it's so fun.
Yeah,
I can't wait to be neighbors with her. I'm living
around the corner.
Around the corner from her. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
That's going to be so great. So you moved here and your husband like kind of transferred jobs here, so that was easy for him. But for you, you had to, I mean, when you're a stylist, when you're a stylist, you have to literally start all over.
Yeah, that was probably one of the hardest things because I had built my clientele back home for like 8 years, and clients aren't just like clients. It's like family, like you build connections, you go through highs, you go through lows, you go through like big moments together. And it was like a breakup, like 5 breakups every day of telling them I'm moving. Like it was exhausting. And I love all of them and I miss them, but I love it here. I've been blessed to this amazing salon, and just all my clients that sit in my chair have been like amazing, and I'm
You're
so
so
grateful for
sweet.
all of them. But yeah.
But how you found this salon?
Instagram.
It's such a crazy story. I think, did you follow the Instagram account, or did you just like,
Yeah.
how did I find, so you followed
Yeah.
David Ryan Salon.
Yeah.
And I like immediately
Jumped on it.
jumped on it and DM'd you. I saw your work and I was like, I don't know, because I don't think your bio said that you lived here yet.
I think I said transferring to Texas or something like that.
Oh, and
in
I'm
the
like, well, she
bio.
better be transferring down the road because I need this girl on our team. Like, your work is so beautiful.
And that's literally what you said.
Oh.
I like
I
I
believe it.
followed the page, and then like 10 minutes go by and I get a DM from you
Yeah.
and saying how beautiful my work was, and I was like, oh my gosh, I remember I was with AJ,
Yeah.
and I'm like, babe, they messaged me back and they said my work is beautiful, and he's like, oh my god, that's so exciting. And then we go back and forth, and then before you know it, I'm on the phone with Ryan for like 2 hours. And yeah,
And then here you are.
here I am.
Here you are. I remember when you came in for your, like, just to meet us in person. I think it was after hours or something like that. I can't remember.
I think it was like Friday night.
Yeah.
Maybe everyone was gone already.
And we were just like hung out, and it just felt so natural and
Yeah.
just fun. It wasn't even like an interview. It was just
No,
to
just
see if we
talking.
were, yeah, a good, like, compatible, just even as like coworkers, like all of
For
us.
sure.
And it just felt so right. Like, it
Yeah.
felt like you already worked here and that you had already been working here. And I'm just like, see you tomorrow. Like, cause it just felt so normal. And
Yeah.
you did, like what Ryan said, like you came in and you just did what you do, girl. You're so like incredible.
Well, what I always say to my clients when they ask, like, how long have you worked here? And it's like, yeah, tomorrow's my 1 year. So I'll say about a year. And then they look at me funny, like as if I got my license yesterday. And I'm like, well, don't worry. I'm just new to the area, but I have
Right.
been doing hair for about 9 years.
Yeah.
So then they obviously calm down and trust the process.
Yeah. I think people get kind of nervous because a lot of salons have like levels of stylists. So you can come in as like level 1 or just stylist, and then level 2, 3, 4, like senior, master, expert, whatever their
Yeah.
like verbiage is. And I think when stylists or clients call, they're like, well, I want like the best of the best. And it's
Yeah.
like, no, but like you don't understand. It's not. And I always tell them, I'm like, it's not based off of the time that they've been a stylist. It's really just based off of the time that they've been here and how they've grown and like their clientele and all of that. So, but you were actually the fastest to be promoted in the company in the whole almost 10 years that Ryan's
Crazy.
had a salon.
That was
So
crazy.
I think what it was like 6 months, 7 months.
Something like that. I think we started talking about it in August,
Yeah.
which I started in May. So that's like,
I don't think
4 months.
he's ever promoted anybody before their 1 year. And when it was like 4 or 5 months, I was just like, so we have stylist, senior stylist, and then master stylist. And I was just like, Ryan, this is a master style. Like, you are a master stylist. And it's just been, I was just like, we have to just do this. Like, your clientele is obsessed with you. They love you. Your books are just so ridiculous. I was like, we've got to move this girl up. And you're so like goal oriented and all about like numbers. And I love that because numbers make me nauseous. So I like having people in my life that are about numbers
Yeah.
because you can help me and then I can help you. Like, I'm about goals and
Definitely.
you're about the numbers. So it meshes really well. And it's just been really, really fun to watch you grow. And again, like, you were the fastest promoted employee ever
Yes.
in company history, and your 1 year is tomorrow.
which
And
is
I'm so
crazy. It
excited.
doesn't feel like it's been a whole year. It's crazy.
It went by fast.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've like accomplished so much, and
Yeah.
you've done so much, and
Yeah.
soon you're gonna be looking for a house and all of that.
the
So
adulty things.
yeah,
all happening
that's so
full force.
exciting. What do you feel like if you were to like look in the camera? You don't have to actually, but if you were to, if there were a bunch of stylists watching this podcast right now, like, what do you feel like one of your like top 2, 3 like pieces of advice would be for like success, whatever that is to each individual person?
I would say never give up, because people are, especially when you're first starting out, people are going to say you suck and this and that, and to just like not give up, because trust me, I got told I sucked many, many times, and I just didn't let that keep me down. I got back up with a little scar, and guess what? It made me stronger. And basically, don't give up. And I know this is something that probably people aren't gonna like, but don't say no, and like push yourself to just keep going. And I'm, like you said, a numbers person, and I'm very competitive with myself. I don't like to compare myself to others, because everyone is on their own path, and you just shouldn't compare yourself to others, especially in this industry, because everyone's on their own path. Everyone has been doing hair for X amount of years, and we're not all the same.
Yeah. Just don't give
Don't
up.
give up.
Don't say
Just
no.
Get back up.
If you want to be successful.
And I think a lot of people think this job isn't a profession, and if you treat it like a profession, it's gonna be your profession.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you like get what you give. You have to.
You have to act the part.
Yeah.
You gotta treat it like a job.
Yeah.
Like you're always here, not saying no. You're adding on services. You're looking the part. You're acting the part.
Right.
Professional. This is
Yeah.
a professional industry. If you
Yeah, I
treat
mean,
it
it's
like
a
that.
commission-based environment. So if you put part-time effort, you're gonna get that part-time pay.
For sure.
So you definitely get that full-time pay, girl. You are killing it, and your relationship with your clients is just so fun. It's so fun to watch you. Your interaction from the moment that they walk in, even as a brand new client, to the moment that they leave, it's always consistent and it's always the same. And you just genuinely, sincerely love what you do, and you're good at it, and it shows every day. And it's so fun to. You probably think I'm a creep when I'm just up at the front. You can probably feel my eyes like staring at you, but it's just so fun to watch you, and it's so fun. It's just fun. I love having you here. I love you being a part of the team, and I'm
love it
excited.
too.
It's been 1 year. I didn't realize this was going to be like a 1-year celebration podcast,
Basically.
but we should have done that. We should have had like balloons and stuff, but tomorrow, girl. I'm so excited, and I just adore you, and I can't
Aw.
wait to watch you continue to grow. So
Thanks.
I'll bring you back on in a minute. I got to talk to Migo now. Let's go. Let's get Migo in here.
Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
How are you?
I'm doing great.
Migo, everybody. Here he is. In the flesh.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. We have a story, don't we?
Oh, it's crazy.
We do. We
Yeah.
have a crazy story. So let's hop right into that, because I love telling this story, and every time we tell it to people, they're like, that's amazing. I hear you tell your clients this story all the time.
Yeah.
How you ended up at David Ryan Salon. First, tell me a little bit, how long have you been doing hair?
So I've been doing it for 10 years.
10 years.
And it doesn't feel like work.
Yeah.
It just feels something that I was meant to do, and it's natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can agree with
Yeah.
that. You're incredible at what you do.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
You're very, very, very talented. And I noticed that the moment I found you on Instagram.
Yeah, girl. I was like, who is this David Ryan Salon? I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. You know.
So one thing about me is I'm here obviously to build a business, to build a brand, to help people make money, and you know, all of that. That's my job. I'm a manager of a hair salon. But at the same time, I've grown to love the industry, and it's been fun to watch other stylists grow. Whether they leave a commission salon, go run a booth and thrive, or they leave a commission salon, go to another one, you know, whatever the case is, it's fun to find stylists, watch their story, and watch them just grow and excel in their career. And when I found you, I'll never poach anyone. I'll never reach out to a
I
stylist.
don't think it was even that like that.
I will never do that. But when I saw Migo, I remember I sent a screenshot of you to Ryan, and I said, he's going to work here. He's going to work here.
Yeah.
And I said, I've got to have Migo. I have to have Migo.
Yeah.
And I think I messaged you because you drive a Porsche.
Yeah, yeah, and your husband.
My
right?
husband
Yeah.
drives a Porsche.
Yeah.
And so we kind of chatted about that. You're so funny. You would always post like funny little videos at your salon and
Yeah.
you know, whatever. And I would always just cheer you on. Anytime you posted really pretty work, I would acknowledge it. Things like that. Like I'm genuinely just trying to grow a relationship so that it's just fun. I like people.
And that's how it felt. It felt like it was very genuine. Like, hey, I can't believe you have that. Or, oh my God, my husband. Yeah, it was very,
Yeah.
I didn't feel like you were being poached at all. like
No,
poaching
yeah,
you
we
at
were
all.
talking about, I mean, at the same time, low-key, I was like, I need Migo. But if it's not his journey to come here, then I'm okay with that too, and I support him, and I support that. But just something in me, I was like, I got to get this guy. And I remember I saw that you were working at Starbucks also.
Yeah.
And I was like, why are you working 2 jobs? And
Yeah.
you're just like, you know, the insurance, I got to keep busy, you know, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, whatever reasons. And I'm like, okay, I respect that. And even then, I wasn't like, oh, well, we have insurance. Like you can quit your job.
Yeah, you never once even told me. Yeah, no, not at all.
I was just, you know, I loved you. And I know that you're like weird about that word, but I did. I was just like, I just wanted to support you. And I just thought you were so cool and so genuine, and you are.
Yeah.
And I could even see that through the screen. So I built a relationship with you, and the day came where you finally reached out to me and said, are you hiring? And I think my response was, we're always hiring for Migo.
Yeah, and it was incredible. Like, It was great. It was great, but I feel like sometimes you just gotta deviate from that path, you know?
Yeah.
And and the fact that it was so easy to communicate with you. That was the one thing that I was like, it was easy communication. It was easy to reach out, and I was just stressed out. The last place I was. I
Yeah,
was like,
and that's fair.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
I gotta go. And I
But
just
you knew who to go to.
Yeah.
And it was just a good fit.
It was natural. That's why.
Yeah.
And then it was crazy because you guys, like, I was just like very like, I just want to check you guys out. And then you guys were like, come in. And then I was like, okay. I was ready to show my numbers, everything. And you guys like, what's up? And I'm like, what's up? What? And I was like, yeah. You're here, Migo. And then Ryan he was like, I was not even hired, and he was already like, hey, do you want to come in for next photo shoot? And I was like, photo shoot? But bro, I'm not hired. You don't want to see my numbers? He's like, nah, you kind of chill. Yeah, you're cool.
Like, we like you.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm like, cool. So
Yeah, because I would tell Ryan every time I would talk to you, I'm like, oh my gosh, like he drives a Porsche, my husband has a Porsche, you know, always wants his interior done, like, oh, he works at Starbucks, things like that. And I just think because there was already that connection, we had already seen your work, we'd already seen your personality, and we just knew, and you came in dressed to the nines, which I loved, and you had all your numbers and a binder, and which is so funny because you're not a numbers person at all.
No, I'm not.
And I just thought that was so funny, but I'm like, oh, I guess that's like what other salons, we're so different, and it's just about, you know, being a good fit. And not about the numbers and not about your timing and not about anything intense like that. And it's about your craft and your personality. And
so that's something I gained back coming here. Like, I remember that it was time, numbers, and then here was like, oh my God, I can slow down and focus on this more. And it's just like, I remember Ryan saying, your clients are gonna be so grateful because they're gonna see you actually spending more time on your craft, and they're gonna be in shock. And that's that's something that they're like, oh my God, you're actually taking more time. And I was like, yeah, dude, because it's just, I can focus on my craft. It was something I had to relearn and focus more on that.
And that's so important to you because you're not a numbers person.
No,
you're not like money hungry. You're not here to like, you're here for a good time. And we respect that. And that's something that, you know, I tell everyone that if you want to walk, let's walk. If you want to run, let's run. If you want to skip hop, let's skip hop, like whatever. We're here to support. And I'm just so grateful that you messaged me and said, it's time. Are y'all hiring?
Yeah, it was crazy. I was just like,
And
best
you're
thing
here.
ever. Best thing, and it doesn't feel, was it like, if Felicity was hired, I was probably 3 months later, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so, and it still doesn't feel like a month, like a year.
Yeah.
Still doesn't.
Yeah, because your year's coming up as well.
Yeah.
And it went by quick.
Yeah.
And I always joke, so during Christmas time, I always give like awards.
Yeah.
The award really should have been for myself. I was being a little selfish, but your award was the We Got Migo award, because I always joke.
I still have it.
Do you?
Yeah, girl, I put that on the refrigerator.
I love that.
I have like some of my clients that left me notes in the travel, and I keep them as like reminders of why I do this. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's.
So other than it just feeling right and your clients noticing changes, what are some things that keep you here? Like, what do you love about working at the salon still?
So when I talk to Ryan, I don't think I've ever met anyone that is charismatic. Like, it's very, talking to him is like, it's different. Like, I've worked on there a lot of owners, but for him it's very charismatic, and we can talk about color all day. It is absolutely crazy. We can talk about haircuts, and it's just like, it was special. There was something there special.
Yeah.
Because like you say, I'm not numbers. It's just more like that feel, and that's something that, like, working here, that it just gravitate, and then the different personalities is like a home, like a family, you know. And
it's just cozy and comfortable.
No,
and fun.
It's yeah.
It's just a good time.
Yeah.
You guys do hair for a living. It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah. I mean, what is the other thing? Oh my God, when we're not busy, we play Call of Duty in the back.
Yes.
And people are like, how do you do that? It's like our mobile app, and it's crazy. It's
it's a good time.
Yeah,
The break room is fun,
Yeah.
especially over here. You guys are like, it's so crazy how, well, at both stores, there's no like cliques.
Yeah.
But I was even telling Ryan today, I was like, everyone back there is everyone just gets along with everyone. Everyone knows everyone's story. Everyone, it's just so healthy, and everybody respects everyone. And I don't know, it's just so refreshing back there. And I love being in the break room.
Yeah.
It's just,
That's
it's a good
awesome.
time.
Yeah.
So, yay. Okay, well, I don't know if you're okay with me saying this, but I know whenever you, when I was getting to know you, you told me that you were working 2 jobs. You were doing hair and working at Starbucks for the insurance and, you know, whatever, all the perks and stuff. And I always supported that. I was always okay with that. But
that's what I was in shock. I was like, dude, that's
But I
awesome.
always told Ryan, I said, I'm going to get him away from doing that because he doesn't need to be working that much. I mean, you're incredible and you deserve happiness and sleep and, to be well rested. And you just recently left your position at Starbucks.
Yeah,
so.
they were trying to get me back. I was like, no, I can't. It was a place. Starbucks was the one that kind of helped me become a hairdresser.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I respect.
Well, I know they
them
were
a lot.
special to you, which is why I like respected that. But at the same time, you need to sleep, Migo.
Like, I mean, I still wake up at 3 a.m. randomly, but I'm like, go back to sleep. But
it's still fresh.
no,
but I wanted to say congratulations because that's a huge deal.
Yeah.
And so I'm just excited to see where you continue to grow here. And
I'm gonna hyper focus more. Trust me.
Yeah.
It's just,
I'm so excited for you. Is there anything that you want to say to the potential clients or friends that come in the door to see you?
Potential clients. I obsess perfectionism. I don't know what it is. It just helps me sleep at night. Did I give it 100%? Something about that. It's just like precision cutting or just give it all. That's what I like.
You do it all, really.
Yeah.
Your cuts are insane.
Well, that's where I first started. So I started in a specialized, and haircutting was always my comfort zone. So but eventually I was like, no, I have to do colors. So well, thank you.
Awesome. Well, I'm so excited for you. I'm actually going to have you stay put. I'm going to hop out of the way now, and I'm going to bring in your bestie.
Okay.
I'm going to bring Felicity back in here so that you guys can kind of chit chat for a little bit and just kind of share with everyone y'all's story and y'all's friendship and how that's blossomed and grown and how you guys like working here together as a team and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna hop on out of here. I'll see you in a minute, okay?
All right.
Cool.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
What's up, homie?
What's up? Do you remember the magical moment when we met?
No, I don't, but you seem to remember it.
I think it had to do something about a Call of Duty app. And I was
you're just like skipping forward.
What?
Like back it up.
How?
Well, when you first came in here for the interview and you like told the whole story this afternoon.
Oh, okay. So that part. So I walked in the back, and they were trying to introduce me to the whole team, and they were like, "Oh, that's Felicity. She's gonna go on vacation." And all I had was like, "Hey, homie, nice to meet you." Clink, I'm out, and I'm just like, "Oh, bye and hi, sure." And that was
Okay, so that was our first interaction.
Yeah, that was our first interaction.
And then when I came back, I was like told, "Oh, like give Migo a chance." Not a chance, but like he's loud, like it's gonna be cool, like don't get annoyed. And I'm like, okay, like whatever, let's see what this dude's got. And then you were loud, but then we got connected on Call of Duty, and I feel like
I don't know. I was just playing in the back, and then you asked me something about it or something.
I was like, "Oh, is that Call of Duty?"
Yeah.
And you were like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Oh man, I used to have that." And then you're like, "Get it again." And then I couldn't remember the password, of course, so then I had to make a new profile.
Yeah.
And start over, which kind of sucked, but.
Yeah, no, it's definitely. Like it's just crazy because it's like we played in our time off, we play it here like when we have downtime, but it's literally, it has. Like you became like my sister, like my good friend through that. It's pretty.
I feel like that was the foundation.
Yeah.
That was the foundation.
Yeah, definitely. One thing that I do up to this day, I'm like, I admire your color. Not that your haircut doesn't. It's just something that I'm like always was like, how did she do that? And in my mind, it's like I have no idea.
Yeah, but you cut yourself short too, because you do amazing work as well.
No, but your stuff is incredible, dude.
Well, thank you.
That's as a peer, that's like, that's magical. Yeah. So, yeah.
But are you liking Redken?
Yes, I am a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, definitely something that.
And you're just going for it, which I love it. You just like do it.
Well, I think it has to be with that background, that Aveda background.
Yeah.
That their Aveda color is so.
Similar?
No, it's super difficult to learn. So once like I took the class and I started seeing you guys talking about BG, AG, and I was like, oh, this is back to my roots. So I was just like, okay, I know exactly what's going on
Yeah,
now. So
for
now,
sure.
so it's just, but I love how it actually, the hair, it feels 100 times better. It's magical. It makes the hair shine. That's another thing too that I'm grateful for being here, is that they're not married to a color.
Yeah. Like we have variety and like
Yeah.
choices.
And it's nuts.
Yeah.
Because it just, what we do stuff is just, it's auto, it's just,
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. How long did you work at Aveda for?
I just went to hair school there, because my old hairdresser told me to
You
go.
went in California, right?
Yeah, in California. And you are from?
California. Full circle.
Yeah, definitely. And it was around the same, what year did you went to?
14.
Okay, no, I went to, I think it was like 16, 17. So we probably never would have.
No.
No.
I also didn't go to an Aveda school.
What school did you
You went in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the suburb.
The suburb?
Where I'm from.
Where's that?
This is getting off topic.
You're like, reel it in, Migo. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry. Yes, definitely. So what's your favorite technique to do in the hair salon?
Balayage!
There you go. Yes, it's, I gotta say, your balayage is out of this world. It's just, yeah, definitely. Favorite hobbies? Do you have any?
Hobbies?
Yeah.
I love Disney. I'm a Disney adult.
Yeah.
All things Disney and like Star Wars and Marvel, like low-key nerd and like video games. But then
Yeah.
I love cooking and I love plants. And I'm a grandma. I like quilting and crocheting too sometimes. So, what about you?
Well, now that I have the weekends off because of that.
Now that you have a life.
Right? I think I'm discovering my whole life again. Another weird question.
You didn't answer mine.
Jesus Christ. You need to answer. Well, it's probably going back to the gym. We're going to go back to the gym. What else am I going to do more? Sleep more, not waking up at 3 in the morning. What else?
Detail your car for 5 hours, I swear.
Yes, I love that. Something about
I
it.
kid you not, you did it the other day for like 3 hours.
Yeah,
I was trying
yeah.
to play code, and you
Yeah.
were just like detailing your car.
Yeah, definitely. I know that this is random. How does this place make you feel?
Like the salon or environment? I guess everything.
Like everything.
Like, I'm in my happy place. Like when I get behind the chair and I'm like in my zone, I'm just like nothing in my world. Like my personal life could be crashing and burning, but I'm like working on my client, I'm with my client, and I'm just like in a bubble. And in the back, it's like I still have that bubble because I love the back and I love everyone who works here.
Yeah.
And I never feel unhappy here. Like everyone just like, it's a good environment. Just happiness, I guess, is the best way to explain it.
It's like a happy family,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I know that's so hard to find in salons, and people probably think we're like low-key lying or something, but like it really is a good salon.
Yeah.
Like the environment. I'm just lucky.
I mean, we have Netflix in the back.
We do have Netflix in the back.
Who has Netflix in the back? We can. I'm pretty sure we can screenshot, like not screenshot, but like with our phones and just like mirror it into the television because we got a TV in the back. What else? We have something that is crazy. We have the microwave. No. We have, what is
The
that?
toaster oven?
The toaster oven.
Yeah, we have a toaster
It's
oven.
like we have a toaster.
And we also have a microwave and
Yeah,
a
we-
fridge. If you want to like name off stuff.
And it was just weird because I walked in, it's like, what is this doing here? Why do we have Netflix? And they're like, well, we just want a context and we just buy this and buy that. And I was like, you guys can do that?
Yeah.
And and the other crazy thing about it is that you can add music to the playlist.
Oh,
That blew my-
Alexa in the back. Yeah, we'll be
No,
like,
but at the
Alexa.
salon too.
Oh, here, yeah, the playlist,
You haven't
Spotify.
yes. No one in 10 years have asked me that. Like I was like, hold on a second, I can add music to the playlist? What?
I'm the one dropping the country songs.
Yeah. Which I'm like, delete. But we live in Texas, so it's just like re-put again. Just yeah. So anyways, that's funny.
I also love, side note, how supportive we are of each other, like on our socials, like how we comment and like, and how
Yes.
lately we've been helping each other take pictures and videos of each other, like doing our own work.
So I didn't
we have, like,
know.
content.
I had no idea how to take a photograph the right way on social until you're like, do it this way or this way, and I'm like, there's a
You know
right.
what's funny? My clients who have had for a while, they just do the poses. I'm like, okay, let's do the back, and they do the back, and then I'm like, okay, let's do this, and they do it before I even
Yeah,
say.
I had to learn that all of it. I was like, what? But because of that, my Instagram has rose because
Yeah.
of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the last video that I posted, it was not even, you recorded it, you put everything together, and I was just like, send it, and it was great. It was like, wow. So yeah, but we do definitely have to do something like that, collab.
Yeah,
or,
that'd be cool. Like
yeah.
color and cut or something.
Yeah.
We'll have to think about that.
Yeah.
All right. Episode 2, that's a wrap.
Yeah, episode 2, that's a wrap.
Can't wait for the
Alright.
next one. See you tomorrow.
There we go.